Welcome to the ChlorKing HYPOGEN installation video. During this video, we will demonstrate how to quickly get your new ChlorKing HYPOGEN system producing powerful hypochlorous acid. Let's dive in. The HYPOGEN system is shipped inside a secure wooden crate. The HYPOGEN includes a shipping manual and a box of installation goodies. The salt and vinegar containers are typically shipped on a separate pallet. The installation box of goodies includes 3 15-foot sections of quarter-inch tubing, 1 tank spigot, 2 spare Stenner pump tubes, 1 bottle of free available chlorine strips, and 4 compression fittings. The salt tank includes 2 fittings and 1 valve. The HYPOGEN has 4 main connection points: the salt container, vinegar container, water connection, and pH probe. To connect water to the ChlorKing HYPOGEN, take a water hose and screw the end into the water fitting. Use PTFE tape and make the connection hand tight. Only use hand tightening. Do not use tools to tighten. To connect the salt container, you will need 2 15-foot sections of tubing, the 3 tank fittings from inside the salt container, and 1 compression fitting. Screw the 3 tank fittings into the positions shown. To connect the pump end of the tube, slide the nut over the tube and then slide on the compression piece. Insert the tube end into the salt pump connection and slide the compression piece into the hole. Rotate the nut counterclockwise to seat the thread. This will help avoid cross-threading. Rotate the nut clockwise and hand tighten the nut over the compression piece. Only use hand tightening. Do not use tools to tighten. Take the opposite end of the tube and insert it into the salt tank connection as shown. Next, take a free end of the second section of tubing and insert it into the water connection. Listen for a click when inserting tubing into the quick fit connections. To release the tube, push up on the white ring and pull the tube out. Reinsert the tube and gently tug to verify the tube is secure. Take the opposite free end of the tube and insert it into the salt connection. To connect the vinegar container, you will need 1 15-foot section of tubing and 1 compression fitting. Connect the vinegar pump using the same method as the salt pump. Take the opposite free end of the tube and insert it into the vinegar tank connection as shown. To connect the pH probe sensor, you will need no additional hardware. Everything that is required comes with the HYPOGEN system. Hold the sensor in the vertical position. There is liquid inside the cap. Unscrew the cap and gently set it aside. Rotate the pH probe counterclockwise to prep the cable. Carefully screw the pH probe into the cell hole. Only use hand tightening. Do not use tools to tighten. To connect the tank spigot, rotate the spigot valve counterclockwise to seat the thread. This will help avoid cross-threading. Rotate the spigot valve clockwise and hand tighten. Do not use tools to tighten. Plug the unit into an 110-volt outlet. The screen will start up. Before you begin priming, make sure everything on your final checklist is complete. 1. The unit is plugged in and the touch screen is on. 2. The water hose is connected and turned on. 3. The valve for the water to salt tank is open. If open, the valve will be parallel to the line. 4. The valves on the salt tank are open. These will also be parallel to the line. 5. The vinegar container is filled with vinegar diluted according to page 5 of the product manual. 6. The salt tank is filled with water with a minimum fill level above the tank bottom valves, and the salt bag has been added. To prime the salt and vinegar pumps, first unlock the pump. Remove the cover and hold both the mode and % buttons until the locked message goes away. Hold the mode and prime buttons to begin pulling the salt fluid from the container. The pump will flash prime on the screen and will begin to operate at 100%. Prime the salt fluid into the three-way connection. In this video, red dye water has been used for illustrative purposes, but operational fluids will be clear. The pumps prime at 22 seconds per foot. Once the salt fluid has been primed, repeat the preceding steps for the vinegar pump. Make sure all valves for the water lines are open by turning the valves parallel to the tubing. Turn the valves perpendicular to close the valves. Turn the system on by holding down the power button on the touchscreen. The red off icon will turn to a green on icon. Wait approximately 8 minutes for the cell tube to fill with solution. Once the solution reaches the salinity sensor, the unit will automatically provide power to the cell and start producing hypochlorous acid. The storage tank will start to fill, and you can begin using the solution to disinfect and sanitize. And finally,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cảm ơn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From the ChlorKing family, we thank you for your business and we hope you enjoy our product. Thank you.